Well, here we go. It's gonna be a fast talking video. In the month of July, we had some visitors. I think you knew some of them. Carrie, William, a guy named Philip that's really tall, somebody named Daphne, and her brother, Levi. They got here a whole day later than they were supposed to. So when they arrived, there was no time to lose. We had to run to get everything done that we were supposed to do. And some things got a little changed around, like meeting some of the local girls and having a day to play. We really didn't have any time to play in our first schedule, but on our second schedule, there was a little bit of time. We went to Casanova to eat at the goat meat restaurant, and we went to the dunas. Do you know what dunas means? It's like a big beach on the lake. We towed the sandrail, and William drove it all around, and I can't remember who, but somebody got it stuck. I won't mention any names, but it wasn't me. And it wasn't Carrie. And it wasn't Daphne either. It was a boy. It took all the boys to get it unstuck. On Monday, we had a little bit of time to visit one of William's friends, Hobson. Hobson has a homemade hamburger business, and we got to taste some of his hamburgers on Monday night. Right away on Tuesday, we had to run down the dirt roads to Opps, where we have a kids club. All the guys made lots of new friends. And Carrie got to meet the famous papagayo of Donna Nisi. She was so excited. There wasn't a whole lot of time for laying around, but somebody found. And of course we had to sample lots of different kinds of food like coxinhas. On Wednesday, the guys took the boys, older boys from Opps, on a camping trip. They went to a cave. It's a cave where Chase and Mariah got to visit when they were here on their trip. It's called Sumidouro. They didn't sleep in the cave, but they did camp out nearby. All the boys from Opps seemed to have a very good time. And while the boys were away, well, the girls went to play. We went to town. We went to Juazeiro and Petrolina. And we even got to visit the best gift shop in the whole area, where the people remember Grandma Beckner by name. And if you'll look carefully in that little basket, you might see some things that made their way to North Carolina. The guys came back on Thursday, tired, hungry, and dirty. And early Friday morning, we hit the road again. We made some of our visits along the way, our way to Laje. And Friday afternoon, we went to have a Bible club that Grandma just sort of now started in the shade of a house near a big soccer field in the little town of Laje. Sadly, about the time that we were supposed to get started, it started raining. Weather was very unusual during this trip for William and Carrie even mentioned several times that it wasn't supposed to be raining, but it did quite a bit. We had to give up having the Bible club that day, but we decided to try again Saturday morning. And on Saturday morning, first of all, let me show you the cat and dog that we saw in the middle of a street when we went to find something to eat for breakfast. I had to take a picture of them. I thought they were going to have a fight. They didn't. But anyway, on Saturday morning, we were able to go and do the Bible club again. At first, there weren't very many kids. Not very many at all. But later, wow, we ended up with close to 50 people. This is a little boy and his sister that I already knew in Laji, and they were very happy to see me having a Bible club near their house. Well, in the afternoon, we went to visit some guys that play basketball. Basketball is very unusual in Brazil. Not many people know about it, and not many people know how to play. And few people have a good place. These guys have a good place at a school that's really new, that has a nice court, a soccer court actually, but these guys decided to put up a basketball goal. Yes, they only have one, and they made it. Philip Lane plays some basketball, and so does Levi. So they had sort of a basketball clinic and a little bit of a scrimmage. And in the middle, Philip gave a little talk about God and Jesus and salvation. The really nice school where this court is also has an artificial turf soccer yard. Is it a field? Soccer field with artificial grass. Well, all the guys went out to do a little soccer before they left the really nice school. Somebody decided to hit Grandma Michelle with the ball. Watch this. And on Sunday morning, we all got up when we were supposed to go to the street fair, which is an outdoor market, to have some evangelism, and it was raining. And it rained, and it drizzled, and it drizzled, and it rained. So even in the drizzle, we at least went out to see the street market. Philip, Daphne, and Levi bought some stuff too. And then finally, a little peep of sun came out, and we were able to set up Carrie's sketchboard. Papa was able to do some of his magic tricks, and we were able to talk to lots of people. I got to talk to a little boy that lives right at the Sumidoru Cave. He told me that his uncle owns it. I was a little bit doubtful, but later I found out that he really does. I shared the wordless book bracelet with this guy. When we got ready to check out of our little inn, it took quite a while. They were waiting on somebody to come back from somewhere to write out the receipt. But in the meantime, all the people that had met us came around to talk to us and to tell us goodbye and to hear more about who we were and where we were from. And then we hit the dirt road to go back home. We made a quick stop on the way back for the girls to see the cave because they hadn't gotten to go there. And then we had to hurry because William was supposed to be in charge of the Sunday evening service. During the Sunday evening service, he translated for Daphne. Somebody else gave their testimony too. And Levi did a special message, and Papa translated for that. Then we had 2 more days left of the big trip, Monday and Tuesday. All during the time that the people were here. I didn't have to cook very much. We ran around too much. But on Monday, I decided I needed to cook a good meal. We had fried tilapia from Papa Byron's fish farm. We had undo beans from a family in Laji that had given them to us from their little farm. We had a pumpkin that somebody else had given to us, cooked. And I can't remember what else, but it was a very good meal. Papa said so. And around noontime on Monday, we tried to leave, but we were a little bit slow because we were hurrying out the door to get to Abril's one more time. And somebody got a little bit lost and were a little bit late. We won't say who that was, but his name begins with W. But they made it just in time for Carrie and the person whose name that begins with W to do a wonderful lesson, a beautiful sketchboard lesson about Noah. On the way back, we stopped in the darkest place along the dirt road, and all the guys and girls and some people that were with us from Sobradinho got to see the Milky Way and the beautiful, beautiful stars that you can only see here far, far from the big city lights. Well, on Tuesday we had to hurry off to Petrolina to get the gang to the airport on time. We had a wonderful trip and we had a wonderful time. Our 11 days with William, Carrie, Daphne, Levi, and Philip were full. They were good. We had a great time. Oh, we ran so much. We were tired after they left. And we were a little bit sad to see that plane go. Well, here's a little quiz. Let's see if you know the right answer. Of Grandma's 3 dogs, Spunky, Brownie, and Wishbone, which one does Aunt Carrie like the best? When Uncle William is in Brazil and driving the sand rail, what's something he doesn't like? And can you tell me 3 people that Papa Byron loves very, very much? Who is it that Vovo Byron loves the most? Oh, you guessed it. Chase, Mariah, and little Cameron. Well, I just want to make sure you remember Eu te amo. Don't ever forget, I love you. And stay tuned for more information in the next video letter about some people that might get to come for Christmas. Come where? To North Carolina. Stay tuned. No tickets yet.